Morning, Matt. Well, the Governor's Prevention Partnership serves as a primary state lead, and it expands mentoring services to promote youth well-being. Joining me in Studio 61 is Roland Harmon, the co-president of the Governor's Prevention Partnership. Thank you for joining me this morning.
Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
The first thing I want to ask you is what you guys do is so amazing. Just tell me why it's so important to have these mentors.
Mentoring, the core of mentoring and the heart of mentoring is really about showing up every day. It's about consistency. Mentoring is not about fixing or rescuing or having all the answers. It's about being a trusted adult, showing up for a young person. There's research that indicates that young people who have mentors have increased academic outcomes.
Yeah.
They're less likely to be absent from school. They have stronger leadership qualities and their confidence increases and more long-term work readiness. So mentors, it's not a nice to have, but it's about prevention, because young people who have mentors are 50% less likely to use drugs and alcohol.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why do you think now more than ever it's just so important to have these mentors?
With all the different challenges that young people are facing, whether it's in school, whether it's in our communities, it's within their family systems, with their friends and their peers. Sometimes there's mental health challenges, young people feeling disconnected, they don't have that caring adult that they can talk to. Mentoring is extremely important because young people who lack that connection, sometimes they give up on themselves, they give up on others. And so with having that close connection with a mentor in their life, they can stand up against those things. We can go against that lack of connection, them feeling good about themselves and saying, hey, someone believes in me and I can make it. I can get through this life, I can make it, and I can become successful.
You know, we're talking about the kids, but on the other side, the people that are the mentors, anyone that's watching right now and is thinking, you know, I'd love to do that, but maybe they don't have enough time or skill, what would you tell them? Good
question. And mentoring really, there's research that says it's only 4 hours a month. Connecting with a young person. So when we think about that, it's shorter than some of, for us, our commute. Sometimes it's less time than we spend in the grocery store per month. And GPP partners with local mentoring programs to make sure that mentors are supported, they get the guidance that they need, they get advice on how to start conversations with young people. And another thing I want to point out is that mentors have skills and may not even know it. If they're a good listener, they're an encourager, they're willing to share their life story, they're willing to just be open. Sometimes in the workplace, we may have coached a colleague, we may have been a coach for a team, we may have helped a young person navigate some difficult questions in their life. You're already a mentor. You have what it takes to be a mentor. And the impact is just unbelievable. I mean, what does it look like when a young person has a mentor? I mean, you were telling me the stats earlier, but I mean, what does it look like? So, one young man who was mentored by his mentor had some challenges, a blended family at home, in high school, was really trying to figure out what he wanted to do in life, had some behavioral challenges. The mentor leaned into many conversations with him, found out he liked basketball. He loved basketball. Awesome. The high school didn't have a basketball team. Mentor served as a resource, connected him to community basketball, and began to see his grades turn around. I love that. And now this young man is working in the public sector, got his bachelor's and his master's, and doing very well. See, he should speak about the whole program. That's amazing. And then you guys have a big event coming up tomorrow. Can you tell us what that's all about? Yes, we're excited about that, the Power of Connection Conference. This is National Mentoring Month. January is National Mentoring Month. So here's a time where we really focus on all young people who want to mentor. They can have one, particularly in the state of Connecticut. Power of Connection is going to bring together many stakeholders, educators, business leaders, community partners, to really talk about how we expand mentoring opportunities for young people. We're going to share what's working in one part of the state versus how can we replicate that in another part of the state, and really come together and support one another. And there's a lot of good work already happening to support young people, but here's another opportunity for folks to get together. This is so great. And I mean, even going past tomorrow, just what's the easy way to find you guys if anyone wants to get involved or be a part of this? Want to sign up to become a mentor? There's a lot of flexibility, different types of programs. If you want to mentor on the weekend, after hours, during the school day, you call us. gppct.org is our website. And one of our staff will reach out to the person who's want to sign up to become a mentor, and we'll get them connected to a program. All right. Well, Roland, thank you so much for joining us. I mean, you guys are the people that help all these kids, and we love to see it. So thank you. Thank you. All right, Symphony, we're going to send it back to you at the desk.